Hey everyone, it's Cole Johnson with KCEN. I'm going to be walking you through our brand new app. So there you saw the opening message. That will actually change depending on what time you open the app. So if it's earlier on, it'll say good morning, then good afternoon, and then good evening. And it'll take you straight to our homepage where you can find some of the top stories. So you just scroll down if you want to look at some of the headlines. You can click on one. Takes you to the story, super simple. It'll play some video. It'll also go through and you can just read the story. It can link you to some other stories that are related to it or some more popular stories on KCEN. And then if you want to head back, you just click the arrow backwards, back to the home page. Then if you want to keep scrolling, you'll see a little bit more. So here you can see it leads us to our Texas Today segment. So that is our whole morning show. All the stuff that they talk about is right there at the bottom of the home page, and you can keep scrolling. You see some social media posts from one of our anchors there. That's Heidi Alaga. Make sure to go give her a follow while you're listening to this. And then if you scroll down a little bit further, you get to the Discover topic. So Your Best Life, that's with one of our evening anchors, Leslie Draffin. She has a whole bunch of topics that she covers with that. You can scroll through these. You get sports right here. You also get Central Texas Spotlight with our weekend anchor, Imani Payne. She highlights different people within the community. And then you can keep scrolling with Military Matters with our military reporter, Barry Roy. His stuff will be under that. And you can scroll down a little bit further. You get to the poll of the day. So one thing that we do is we like to interact with you guys at home and give you the chance to have your voices heard. So you can vote on different questions of the day, and they'll talk about it during the newscast. And it's just a great way to interact with us while you're getting your news of the day. If you want to keep scrolling down, you can see some Scene on 6 stuff. So if you saw something on the newscast and you want to go back and check it out, you can scroll to this part of the app and it'll take you right there to some of the big topics that we talked about. And then more headlines, just covering a lot of stuff that you guys need to know or want to know. So I know a lot of people in Central Texas are ready to check the weather at a moment's notice because things change pretty rapidly here. So what you want to do is you see sometimes this little black line at the bottom will pop up when you roll up. It'll take you to weather, so you can click on this weather icon, or you can swipe right. Oops, sorry, I clicked on the wrong story there. My apologies. And then you can just swipe right into it. So there you go. You can connect with the weather team. You can see them. You can read a little bit more about them. You can get your week forecast. You can see some videos of their forecast. And we know you want to make sure you're checking that because it might be really hot one day, might be rainy, might just be perfect. You just want to be up to date on that so you guys know what you need before you head out the door. And then if you want to watch the newscast or see some videos that you saw on our newscast, you can just swipe again. Oops, sorry. You can swipe again there. And there it'll take you to some of the videos. Or you can click again. There's the little watch icon in the bottom right corner. So you can go from home to weather to the watch part. So it's super easy to kind of navigate through that. But if you want to look for specific topics, let's say you want to find something specifically affecting Bell County, for instance, you go to these 3 dashes in the upper left corner. So you'll get to the Discover area. So you'll see all of the topics we talk about. Everything will fall under some kind of category. So let's say you want to be making sure you're up to date on all the Bell County stories. You can favorite it. It adds to your favorites so you'll see those stories. Or you want to keep up to date with health stories, entertainment. You can really tailor this to what you want to see. So you can add those into your favorites and then it'll kind of keep up to date. I'm a big fan of all the news we cover, so I'm going to keep all of those. I don't want to favorite any specific ones. I want to make sure that I'm seeing all of them. And then if you want to just go back to the home page, it'll take you right there. You're back to it. It gives you some alerts that you favorited those. And then breaking news will pop up right there. So pretty self-explanatory. And we're going to be talking about this app a lot. We're going to be tossing to it during our newscast so you guys can read more about our stories because we have a lot of exclusive information that we don't always get to include in the stories on the newscast, but we want to make sure that you guys get to read the whole thing. Any extra details that you might want, you can find them all on the app or on our website, kcentv.com. And if you guys have questions, feel free to reach out. Just search us on social media, or you can just shoot us an email, and then we'd be happy to help you out in any way. Now, if you're wanting to download this, if you haven't already downloaded it or updated it, you can find that either on the App Store or the Google Play Store. That will be on the homepage of your phone somewhere, depending on where you've put it. You can just go there and type KCEN, and then it'll take you right here. So if you guys have questions, feel free to reach out. We'll be glad to help you. But thanks so much for watching, and I hope you download the app.